Oh, the breakfast, 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 the breakfast. The breakfast, the breakfast, the Sunday, my secondary Sunday. It's awesome, glory to God. And we tell God, thank you for the grits and the ribs and cheese. I hope I'm not going to do that. I'm good. My real funny. He got me on the spot right here. I'm up in the spirit of the Lord. And I can't come down because we've been hot all night. Somebody rocking, knocking down the door. I'm boots on the ground. Yeah. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I wanna do. Do not let people think you do not belong. Because I promise you, once you sit at these tables, at these fancy places, with folks with fancy titles, and they got a big bank account, and you talk to them, and you go, oh, they ain't all that.
What they do?
I just think money recognizes me. Money is comfortable around me. Money likes me. So money feels anything to touch me. It'll keep me in the crowd. And it'll come and sit next to me. Whether it comes in a form of whatever. But it's money recognizes me.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Bootzé Tarot. Would you guys like a discount code tonight? Okay. So tomorrow, I might have to move my schedule up because I am going on a... Tomorrow, I might have to move my schedule up because I am going on a... It starts with a D. It ends with an E. Okay. What is the word? Fill in the goddamn gay blank. I swear, these trivia questions are so fucking remedial. If you can't get it, you really don't need to be watching me. But don't worry, they are going to get more complicated so you can earn your motherfucking goddamn gay discount, bitch. Okay. Again, for the basic bitches in the back that just got here, I might move my schedule up from tomorrow afternoon because I am going on a... Starts with a D, ends with an E, and I'm really excited about it. We talked about it earlier, so I might elaborate on it when it comes to that part of the show, but let's introduce the show with a song written by me and my private organization squad. There are two variations. This one is the first, and at the end of this show, y'all are going to tell us which ones that you like the best, right? I have my favorite. They have their favorite. This is number one, okay? Give me first fingers in the comment section below, and I hope you enjoy the show. I'll be right back. I'm going to start it over because I got a phone call while it was playing initially, okay? So I'm going to start it over. You got to hear the whole thing. It's only 1 minute and 30 seconds long. I'll be right back. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Let's go. Hey. I got my car stacked up. Fuck you. I don't give a motherfuck about your proof. I will read the leader and the followers too. What you think you're trying to do? Boo the flu. Bitch, my squad is in the chat.
5, 4, 3.
What's the breakdown?
Let me hear you scream.
Stop it!
If he sends a commandment to fast, he ain't gonna send you something you don't like to eat. He gonna send you what you like.
Let's go.
Pulling cars, bitches ain't no Yu-Gi-Oh.
Hey. What's up, everybody, and welcome to Boots Tarot. My name is Boots. I'm also known as the Hip Hop Oracle, the social medium, Brandon, or whatever else you would like to call me. But everybody typically just calls me BOOTZ, the baddest nigga bitch up in Geese. Monday through Friday, I try to go live at least once a day to render the good gift that God has given me unto the general public absolutely free.
I'm only using what the gods gave
Did you
me.
hear what the fuck I said?
Wait a damn minute.
It's upsetting me in my home, girl, because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to what the hell could you go?
Oh, hey, Callie, how you doing? Tell Sophia I said I'm going to whoop her butt because I had a dream about her and she was being bad. Yes, did you hear what I said? Free readings. Now, baby, the gift is free, but my time is definitely not. There's no reason to be disappointed because prices haven't changed much from the 9 years that I have started doing this. Go to www.bootztarot.com. I almost spelled Durango. That's one of my names too, but bitch, don't call me. Well, you can call me that if you remember me as that. Hush. A long day. So forgive me if I tell myself to hush in between what I'm trying to tell you. Look, bitch, if you're trying to sit with a bad bitch, the baddest bitch up in tarot, honey, and you know that's the beef for truth. Go to www.bootztarot.com. Go to the tip jar, and everything on that page is available to you. Well, you should know, when is it unavailable to you? When is it unavailable to you? Never. I will work through a surgery, bitch. And if you've been following me since I got my goddamn gallbladder removed, where is my gallbladder? Then you know that is for true. You know that is for true. I am always available to you. You can still buy it on the weekends, Mysterious Blessings. I just won't answer it until that Monday. Girl, don't be spreading false information. Ain't you on the promo squad? You in jail now. Hey, now look, if a reading that I text to your phone, by the way, shout out to all of my new purchasers that have been buying readings for me to text to their phone. All of them are very surprised when they actually listen to the voice note that I've done for them. Yes, this is a very personable process, okay? Even though it is a sample out of the tip jar, you still get to hear my voice interpreting the cards that I have sent you with my reading. Raise your hand if you're addicted to text message readings. Raise your hand. Now, keep in mind in the tip jar real quick, it can be answered on a show if it doesn't say text next to what you're purchasing. Okay, keep that in mind because a number of people ain't hearing they read, and once it gets fulfilled, next thing you know, that's done on the show. So make sure that if you want it texted to you, it says text message by it. But if that is not enough for you and you want to really sit with somebody to debowel you, now I can't debowel you because
you can't take back what your butthole received. Nigga, please.
But I will get your bowels together. Thank you, Lord. Sit with me, okay? Get a reading from me. I will never steer you in the wrong gay erection. An update on appointments, though. This week on Thursday, I opened up Thursday because I'm no longer working Fridays because Fridays, blessings flow on Fridays, okay? And I got to be available to receive them because you already know.
You can't take back what your butthole received.
So I will now be working Thursdays right before I see my girls in the squad. And that's kind of cool because I don't have to get too cute before I DD4L with the gang. Yeah. But Thursday is the last day that you can book. I still have half a day that is available to you. I do motherfucking got them gay do believe. And that is the last of pre-booked appointments until March. Now, in the month of February, you will be able to pre-book your appointment for March. And we are back to a next day appointment schedule. This year, I decided to do 1 month on and 1 month off. I already feel like my OCD is out of control thanks to our cruise coordinator. I got some information for you today, too. Yep. Our cruise coordinator has been coordinating the cruise. She presented it to me today, and we going. And it's not until July, so that means you got, 7 months to get your stuff together? And it's cheaper, and it's better. Anyway, when she said my OCD is out of control today, it was so bad in her appointment, I had to give her another whole goddamn appointment. But that's because I love her, I know her, and I woke up next to her when that girl acted crazy on that first cruise. Okay, you remember when that girl acted crazy on that first cruise? Accusing people of being pregnant and stealing my bag? Not my bag. Walking around on crutches you don't need because you wanted some gay tension? We're going through that again. So we need to hit a factory reset on that cruise, and I don't plan on being as drunk as I was. I was off that bourbon and a pina colada. That's what I was on. That's what I was on. It's domestic. It leave out of Fort Lauderdale. We'll give you some more information this week. But shout out to Yvonne, yes, Gemini down there in the chat for coordinating yet another excursion for me and my girls this year. I cannot wait. Back to appointments. Next day appointments will be available through the month of February. Book your appointment now for a discounted rate for Thursday, and you'll be able to book for a discounted rate again in the month of February for the month of March. Okay. Next day appointments will be discounted throughout the month of February, but you got to watch the show to find out when. And I don't think that's going to be a problem for you, right? Right. Okay, cool. Magic. We reviewed the free spell that I dropped this morning. Did you guys tune into that live video, even if it was later? So I won't be talking a lot about the Ice Storm spell because there's a whole video where I reviewed it this morning. So definitely check that out if you did participate, or even if you drop an emoji in the comment section. And I just gotta say this one last thing, one last time for that spell, for each and every person who even just did the work in your mind. A lot of casters can cast without physical tools because they can imagine the spell in their mind, but it takes an advanced caster to be able to do that. But the people who actually had the tools or went out and got the tools and actually performed the work, Oya is pleased. She is pleased. Okay. She is pleased, honey, and I don't know if it's hit your reality yet, but it will, okay, especially if you echo the work that I did. It's just amplifying it with so many people doing the same thing across land masses, across the United States of America. Hey, Cerberus, will you be okay? The dog came in here to say hey, and then he turned right back around when he saw I was working. He's such a respectful baby. So it was beautiful. If you are are a caster or you want to learn more about casting, I am teaching the class on February the 15th, right after Valentine's Day for you lonely boat-faced hoes. But it's all about altar building. Honey, spirit is never too far away, especially if you have an altar that is up to stay. Take that class. It's the cheapest class that I have offered this year. Well, the year just started. It's the same amount as last year's class, but it has more signups. Than this is the highest amount of signups I have ever received for a class that I'm offering in the 9 years I've been in business. It is. So we are expecting it to be a full classroom. It's not as packed as when that one professor Zoomed my class for her entire student body. She was teaching like a 200 body class or whatever. And yeah, she had me on a little jumbotron. That was really special. But I cannot wait to teach the girls who want to learn more about the craft. And if you are in squad and you participate in that last minute spell, all you got to do to join Covenant is take the altar class. That's it. Okay. And it's only what, $25? So take the class. Right after that, my mother's going to reteach her. I don't know what it's going to be on. Maybe it's going to be on what she talked about the last time, a wolf in sheep's clothing. That's what she talked about. The wolves. The wolves of it all. The wolves of it all. Anything else to announce? Okay, let's talk about this goddamn cruise. I need some tropical music on the sound effect board, but I ain't got any. So we're just gonna play Beyonce. Beyonce. You know what you really look like? You look like Luther Vandross. This is the Princess Cruise Line. Let me pull up my email because I did all of that for no damn reason because I didn't even have the email pulled up. Forgive me, Lord. Okay, this is the Princess Cruise Line. The biggest suite they got is 3 bands. The one below that is $904. The balcony suite is $809. That's what I'm gonna get. The ocean view is $644, and the interior is $474. Deposits are due no later than my birthday, which is May 20th, 2026, and is a lot cheaper than the last cruise. I just hope that it's not as trap house-ish as the last cruise was.
Nothing beats up a nigga like I do. And right now you can save yourself 50 ass overs and $200 off medical bills. Please don't play with me or my feelings, because I will hurt you so thread.
4-day Caribbean getaway with Grand Turk. Don't worry, I have an advertisement in Squad before the end of this week. Come party with us. We have a good time. And everybody from the last cruise has confirmed to go on this one. So I can't wait to see y'all this year. More information coming. I have new music for you coming next week. And no, it's not a meditation. I heard this beat on the internet over the weekend, and I am going to record a rap track in this room myself, and I'm going to put it out. It's going to be called Sport. I'm inspired when it comes to music right now, and I have my squad to thank for that. I don't know if y'all know this, but that studio session we had in the squad really inspired me. This entire process is different than I'm used to. I'm used to having a song in my mind and going straight to the studio and creating something from it. But because I am working with other producers out of New York this year, I'm going to be flying to New York to record my album. It's different. I'm sitting on creativity and it's causing me to groom it. So to groom it with other people, it's just a blessing. It's a blessing. So if you're looking for a spiritual group of people who come together and do other things other than spirituality, please join Squad. We're a dope ass group. And a lot of you guys who follow me and have appointments with me are not in my squad. And I find that to be very crazy. Speaking of Squad, we have a group chat coming called The Leftovers. I'll probably do that when I'm masturbating later on tonight. Other than that, how was your snowstorm experience? Talk to me. How are you guys doing today? How you doing? YouTube seems like they're doing doing good. I'm about to put a goal up here, and shout out to all of my new YouTube subscribers. This is not the quality of performance I'm bringing to this platform. Right now, you guys are in the background, but you guys will be in the forefront by the season change, okay? I'm learning OBS. You will have commercials. You will have your own camera. It will be of high quality, multiple camera angles. I am working on something brilliant for YouTube. But until then, Instagram is my main platform, so thank you guys for tuning in as well. I'm doing okay. The snowstorm definitely did hit. I tried to stay up for it, but nothing was happening. But when I woke up the next day, I was like, Winter Wonderland, bitch. Okay, I wasn't able to hot tub. It was extremely cold this weekend, but I did hot tub today. I always wanted to hot tub while snow on the ground. And today, I guess you could say I accomplished that during my break. This weekend, if you want to know how my weekend was, you can look at the previous video. It is called Ice Storm Spell Review. I recorded it this morning in the hot tub. So, yeah. But I'm doing good. I'm in good spirits. I will tell you this though, I'm a little tired. But I find that I am I'm going after a grant. I have an app I'm funding, and I am putting together an ad campaign for a potential sponsor and partnership with a brand that I am extremely fond of. I'm working on cases with the sheriff's department. I'm keeping up with you. I do the tip jar every single morning. I'm busy, and I don't give myself enough credit for being tired sometimes, you know? Because honestly, I don't move my body that much. I don't like to move. And that's not laziness. It's the fact that my mind is working harder than my body. So I'm using like electricity to shock my body into being in shape, and it's working. I mean, look at the abs. Behind a computer, I'm always having my phone in my hand. My mind is working like an Olympic athlete all of the fucking time. So I feel like I need some physical activity. So I'm taking a yoga class this week. I ain't doing all that lifting. I ain't doing all that running. I'll stretch for your bitch ass. That's what I would do. I would stretch for your bitch ass. Yeah. I would stretch. And it's the way I can be social. I'm going to the bougie area where I bet you there aren't many people that look like me, but I'm gonna put on the good geesh and carry around all my designers so I fit right into the culture, just like I did in the bougie area of Chicago at the motherfucking goddamn gay Drake. It's time to craft a little social life. But yeah, I do got a little date tomorrow, y'all. It is our first encounter. We're both very sexual beings. But I like him. I like his energy. And again, you know, I'm on the prowl. I got to find Mr. Happily Ever After, and hopefully we'll see what happens with this one. I won't tell you too much because I like to keep my business private. You guys know that about me. But he's probably watching, so hey, babe. We're gonna have a good time. Sir, you don't want me to go on the date? Baby, you don't want me to go on the date? I'm not gonna cheat on you. Go ahead and sit down. I hope that's not a goddamn sign. Let me pull a card on this shit real quick. Okay. That's okay. That's gonna be fun. It's fun. It's gonna be fun. Damn, can your mother have some fun? It's been too long. You know,
I haven't had no sex.
Okay. With that being said, I do have something I do want to talk about. And it deals with ICE. I do have an anti-ICE spell located on my website. If you are in fear of experiencing a level of discrimination, especially if you are in Minnesota, it has worked. So if you have loved ones that's illegal immigrants, or even if you just look foreign, nowadays I feel like you should cast that to protect yourself and your family from this police state that they are trying to usher in. I want to talk about the deaths that have happened in Minnesota from a semi-political and spiritual standpoint. I hope you guys are ready to get a little serious. I will let Bob report the story though. This is the second track that me and Squad did on last Thursday. It's the same lyrics, but in a different style. Let me know what you think of that. Again, I'll play the first one at the end of this segment as well. Wait. That one it either, but this one is. This my West Side. Everybody knows that I ride or die. Suicide. If you push me in my eye, but I'm looking at you with the way that can make you hypnotize. Hypnotize. With the one that'll make you hypnotize. Bitch.
5, 4, 3, 1.
Watch the breakdown.
Let me hear you scream.
It has come to my motherfucking goddamn gay attention that a second U.S. citizen has been killed by federal forces in Minnesota. Again, I'm gonna do that one more time. It has come to my motherfucking goddamn gay attention that another U.S. citizen has been murdered in Minneapolis by ICE. Here to report the story live on a very serious note, Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from Spirit Squad Worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
The fatal shooting of Alex Pretty, the second U.S. citizen to be killed by federal forces in Minnesota this month, has intensified the public outrage over tactics used by immigration agents in the state and unity unlikely bedfellows in calling for a full investigation. Pretty's death Saturday at the hands of federal immigration officers also prompted state and local officials to renew their calls for an end to President Donald Trump's week-long federal operation in the state. How many more residents, how many more Americans need to die or get hurt badly for this operation to end? Minnesota Mayor Jacob Frey said at a news conference hours after the shooting. How many more lives need to be lost before the administration realizes that a political and partisan narrative is not as important as American values? Reporting live, Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from Spirit Squad Worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
unfair to me. It's a little bit political. I realize that it's a little bit political and it's going to get a little bit spooky ooky. I don't know if I could really roll with it. You know, I might end up slapping the hell out of one of my sisters. So I don't know if it's for me. But much love to anybody that's down with it. Kudos to you.
Thank you for the, observing the entertaining sound effects or whatever, but this is serious. I've given this internal thought, but I haven't expressed what I've been feeling about this. So please bear with me as I gather myself before I administer my thoughts about this. And if Spirit allows me to read it, I want to do so with grace and respect to the deceased. Donald Trump, that gnome-looking bitch, the FBI director, Mr. Patel, anybody who is executing the orders of carrying these type of acts out, all of you have blood on your hands. And you're either going to pay in this life or the next. There's a lot to be said about what needs to be done, but there's even more to be said about the way that you do it. The corruption is so loud that I have to deduce it to being a distraction for something else that might bring forth more outrage. The reason I say that is because after the first murder of the lovely individual who they said was trying to ram an officer with her car, even though the video shows her trying to escape the scene, not wanting to flee her vehicle, which she has the right not to do because your vehicle is an extension of your house. Okay, under the Minnesota law, and I think that is a national law as well. She didn't deserve to die. We know that. Okay. From that one instance, you see the media take the footage of protests and the outrage that it caused and amplify that, and that's echoed by yet another murder. That to me is giving. Look at the murders that are happening. And if you tell me to look at something, I'm trying to look behind it and see what you really over there doing. This ICE situation and the way that they have been doing things is not new to us. The deaths aren't even new to us, right? This has been happening since they began this brigade, but it has a spotlight on it, and it's not because Minnesota is out of control. I want you to understand that. They're not protesting more than any other city. They're not experiencing any more brutality that has already been going down. But the left-wing media, who I do watch on a regular basis and have no problem with, you are amplifying this vibration. And I feel like it's because you're hiding something else. Now, it don't really matter if it's left or right, because let me paint a picture for you. Republicans and Democrats are governing forces. They perpetuate our opinions, but they rich at the end of the day. We elected them into office not to get rich, but to govern our needs. So it don't really matter if you are with it or if you are not with it, okay? We are the sheep, so to speak, okay? So it don't matter who you voted for. It don't matter. None of that matters, right? What matters is what we all bear witness to. And the general vibration of the planet is, look at police brutality in terms of Minnesota out of all places. Minnesota? I would expect that coming out of Atlanta. Now, ICE trucks were spotted in Atlanta. And I said this before, and I really do feel this way. Again, they are waging war on illegal criminals, using that as a reason to go after people of a particular ethnicity or racial profile individuals of a particular ethnicity. They have yet to go to Atlanta. Atlanta is predominantly Black. Now, if you start rounding up Black folk like that, because you already targeted everybody else who's not white, okay? You say racist little slick shit to Black folk, but you ain't really crossed the line for real. Civil War. But that in itself is purposeful too. You want us to act out so that you have a reason to control, right? And you ask the question why these judges are not like checking him, because they want what he wants. These people are Caucasian people. Caucasian men who are making the decisions. And that doesn't mean all Caucasian men are wrong. Hell, I got a date with one tomorrow. Okay? And it's not even them. It's Caucasian rich men that are the issue. Everybody else is a fucking target. And they're going to find a way to target you in some type of form or fashion. We've just bear witness to it with the guise of it being somewhat justified because of you're not supposed to be here and you trapping drugs. It's not going to fly for so long. Another thing that I want to focus on too is the fact that you're telling me to believe what my eyes are seeing. You're saying that this man garnished the weapon. Every camera angle that I bear witness to, he didn't have no damn weapon out and gave out. He might have had it on him, but he didn't pull it on you. He had his phone and a cold pop in his motherfucking hand.
And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
And then you're saying that the ICE agents have immunity across the fucking board, leaving their identity anonymous, so we can't even target the person who killed that man. So what do we do about it? That's the question. What do we do about it? We have to first, it's so deep, bro, because I feel like he cheated to win the election in the first place, which is why you're bringing up election fraud in the first place. Okay, so I would say vote, but we really have to burn it all down. We really have to burn down the entire system because voting doesn't feel authentic anymore. Kamala Harris did not lose by that much if she did lose. And the person who created the voting machines should not be affiliated with any party. And for all of that to be allowed in the first place, we have to burn it all down. And it's like you sitting as a spectator of this. Again, I don't go outside that often. You know, I be at the house or whatever. I service my girls. I try to, you know, until things affect you personally, you don't become passionate about it enough to go outside. But I do feel passionate enough to speak about it in front of my millions of followers. That's my ministry. My ministry ain't to hold no pitchfork. My ministry is to hold a gun if they knock on my door. Okay. And maybe that's a part of his purpose. A part of his purpose, even with the blood on his hands, is to expose the cracks. Because goddamn, you stepping on every last one of them, and nobody's checking you. Nobody is checking you. They don't have the power to check you. And it's not about being the president. It's about the money. We've had Republican presidents before that couldn't get away with not half of what he done did. Now you eyeing other countries. Whew. Okay, but it really don't matter where you at. It's just my big thing is treat people like people. A little boy should not be separated from his parents in an ice raid. If you gonna get him out, at least keep the fam together, bro. Like, damn, bro, I'm about to cry. And that's why I don't look at that shit. And I promise you, I will stop watching the news to start my day. Because that vibration just sets you up to feel something that you don't really want to feel. But I want to know what's going on in the world around me, especially if it's an arena that I want to be in. Love your neighbor. Okay. People who don't look like you, just say, hey, I hope you have a great day. That's enough sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But this has been brewing for a while. Shut your mouth. Get in here. This has been brewing for a while. I wish I could tell that to Donald Trump. This ain't just overnight. He gets elected and all this is going down. This is 30 years in the making that they planned this coup. This is literally a coup of American democracy. That's what it is. And they've been planning this for a long period of time. Some people are happy. Some people are not. Most people are like, this is inhumane. Most people are saying, we did not vote for this, which we did not. And what we voted on, all you had to do is vote for the black lady. That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. But I guarantee people did not vote for all of this. Even if you did vote for Trump, you would have to be MAGA. And you have to keep in mind, MAGA is not that big, people. It's really not that big. it feels like it is because Donald Trump is the president and they have a loud fucking voice, but they're not that big. Okay. For instance, when I go out somewhere, the police is instantly on me. Okay. I'm not that big. I'm not a crowd of people, but and yet you feel the need to address energy towards me because I have a bigger voice and a bigger presence than they do. I understand that. But what I don't understand is you telling me that I'm watching a video of somebody pulling a gun out on somebody and I don't see a gun being garnished. And you sit up there with your weave, Kristen on, okay? Your weave and your blue contact lenses because your eyes are really as dull as Kylie Jenner's. Okay? And you sit up there and lie with a straight face to everybody, to everyone. And we just accept it. This is planned, it is purposeful, and it ain't gonna go but so far because you know that prediction I gave. I literally just have one question about this. Okay, Spirit, can I read this with safety and honesty? Yes. There's a crisis that's gonna slow it down. I do feel like we're gonna bear witness to about 2 more deaths, though, by the hands of ICE. And again, I feel like that suits an agenda of distractionism because something else you got cooking, which is not gonna go well, is in the works. I do feel like it's gonna be exposed. And maybe this could be a distraction from the Epstein files because this is saying that it's distracted from something that's already been publicized. Okay, so the question then to me would be, do I believe that the Republican Party would go as far as to murder people to distract us from something else? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because Big Dan V-Lay shows up upright. I give it 3 weeks. I think the rhetoric is going to change in about 3 weeks into something else that the Republican Party did or did not do. But luckily, this time it's not good news. Does this deal with Trump directly? No, but it does deal with money. Okay, pen is in reverse. So maybe the American people gonna be upset we spending money on something? No, this deals with somebody he either owes or something that was promised to somebody that he does not get. And then from there, we're gonna see scandal. The pure card shows up upright. I think we're gonna get honesty. Honesty. Is this a male or a female? A male. So a male steps forth with honesty because he's not getting what he was promised out of Trump directly. Yeah, or somebody that maybe this is the speaker, that blind bitch. That blind bitch to be up there just gaslighting America. So okay, we got bad news coming for this administration in about 3 weeks, but we could experience 2 more deaths. Is that going to cause nationwide outrage? Nepenthe shows up upright. Yeah, but he don't care about that. I think something's going to be rebuked that he cares about. He don't care nothing about that. He wants y'all to be distracted and outside. Okay. Are these deaths real or are they political theater? The first one was real. The second one was not. That man that died, that is a stage play. You asked me the question, do I believe that everything that comes out of the news is real? I do not. I do not. What are they distracting us from? I like that question. Legislation change. Mother Omen shows up upright. If we're distracted about what's going on in the present, who gives a fuck about what you're passing for our future? We might want to just take a look at some of the laws and bills being passed right now. And again, they're quite literally anti-woke. That means anti-unaware. That means anti-knowledgeable about what's going on. They don't want you to know what's going on. So quite literally, they're telling you, we're distracting you and keeping you pacified so that we can do whatever the fuck we want. Not because of money, but because of power. And because our bloodline is dying and we're losing control. Even though the only reason we have control in the first place is because we came over here, brought some people from another country over here, took over other people's land, told them where to be at. Now we're making laws on the land we weren't born on. You want to talk about immigration? Your Caucasian ass ain't supposed to be here. My people would have got here before you got here. Okay? But technological advances. And where did you get that? Your alien bloodline. Oh, I'm talking too goddamn much. Okay, you came here with some technological advances. We weren't ready. Our ancestors weren't ready. And you start shooting up and colonizing everything. And it's still in your DNA to do so. And the reptilians will come out. In my lifetime, we will understand that we, never mind. No, say it. We are ran by aliens who can shapeshift into our form. Now, I probably lost a lot of the Republican audience. But look up the conspiracies and you tell me what you believe in. I hope this reading serves somebody. And let's just see how it unfolds. Hey, y'all ready to get ready tonight?
Get ready to rumble!
Okay, I'm ready to read, but y'all gotta let me hit this goddamn reefer first. Keep your questions short. Please use cherry emojis if I've never read you before, because it means your spiritual cherry needs to be popped by the best.
Nigga, please.
Nigga, please.
And I will be here for the next 13 minutes getting you together. General reading, please, for I Am B. Courtney. You have the strength card in reverse. It's not a weakness if you can't do it. It means you're destined to do something else. It's not even an L, it's a redirection. Okay, I feel like you're taking something as an L that's not an L. So it's not a loss. It's a redirection, is what it is. And I might have an erection.
I'm ready. And I'm petty.
How will I meet my next boyfriend? Social media, I feel like this is a digital connection, or it is a friend of a friend that introduced you. It reads the same. Vanity Face 23 on YouTube, that was for you.
Mind your motherfucking business.
Nikki Rose, good news reading, you got it. You have the Jubilee Tarot card showing up upright. Somebody or something from your past is coming back to bless you, and this is by the 3rd day of February. Okay, this is like I'm paying you back for helping me out, or I'm coming back to give you a little extra for having my back that day. Does my grandma Flora have a message for me? I'm not gonna channel tonight. Okay, last time. See, this is what you do. I read some shit and then you want to come through. I'm being served bread. An unexpected blessing is coming your way that you will be able to eat on.
What you say? You was gonna give up, bitch. You wasn't gonna give nothing up. You was gonna keep striving, keep pushing, keep working, and keep doing your.
Unexpected blessing she has for you when it happens. There will be a butterfly involved. Maybe that is her spiritual symbol for you. Beautiful.
How you doing?
Is Clarissa Shields gonna wait eventually from Papoose using her? Celebrity question. Well, can I read that? Maxine shows up upright. I can. No, but I do think that there's gonna be a scandal of Clarissa whooping his ass. She gonna box that nigga. You got Maxine upright. He's scared of her. I be scared of her ass too. But I don't see a breakup or her wanting to stray away from that anytime soon, to be honest with you. Troll Boot shows up upright, so she's in it for the long motherfucking goddamn gay haul. She is. Charge. I need you to charge because I got a vape. I can't be on this show without no vape because I will go downstairs and open up a whole new one. Bitch, don't play with me. I got the Queen Pan card for the month of January this year, 2026. What does that mean? Girl, what do it mean? Money is coming. Specifically in the aspects of promotions or advancing in something that one wants to do. The Graduate Upright talks about you being in something that pays you more. So with Queen Pan Upright and the Graduate here, there should be an upgrade of money before the end of this month. That means you got to the end of the week to make this happen. But I feel like Spirit is making it happen for you. So just sit back and receive.
You can't take back what your butthole received.
Oh, it's on 1%. Y'all know I'm addicted to that nicotine. If you ain't, then fuck y'all.
So fuck y'all.
Okay. Let me just go ahead and open up this goddamn jar of tips. Okay, we got the girls that are down here. Jara, I get to see you. Yay! I can't wait to see my Jara. Jara be having the best tea. Hold on, let me see where I'm at. Okay, here we go. Okay, we got Kayla Galliard down here. What's up, babe? Should we re-enlist for needs of Army or wait for extension to his commands to approve? This says wait. Somebody get that receipt, please, and post it in the chat. Hold on, not this chat, but the chat, online. But keep in mind that the only way you can secure a reading from me is to this job at the store before the end of the year. If you are ambitious, this talks about people who they see being long lasting, and if you do sell that, I think that you'll be able to be a manager. What month am I seeing? And this is October or September of 2026. I almost said 23. Did you work a job like this in 2023? Because there's something about that year for you too. Anyways, all you gotta do is try.
Where there is desire, there's gonna be a flame. Where there is a flame, someone's bound to get burned. Just because it's gonna doesn't mean it's gonna die. You gotta get up. Try. You gotta get up and try. Gotta get up and try.
Hallelujah. About caught it. I'm Jewel Jackson. General message, please. You have the Flocatile card showing up in reverse. This is saying that you need to wait and not petition for something that is owed unto you. I also feel like this could be an opportunity for you to look out for someone, and the answer needs to be what? What does the answer need to be, y'all?
Fuck these fuck niggas.
Forever. Forever. And ever. For all the shit you put me through.
Y'all niggas corny.
You corny.
We
need
y'all
can go to hell. Fuck these niggas for stressing me. I called it. Whoa! Oh! Woo! Okay, you gotta turn that on. Ooh, you know, it was about to come after that try, but Lord have mercy. Ooh, I caught it. Y'all forgive me. I'm so sorry. I know I gotta go to yoga class this week because the spirit have befallen me. I'm okay, baby. We had to catch the Holy Ghost, baby. I just had to catch the Holy Ghost. Just had to get now. Go over there, sit down. I'm almost done. You got a party? Go on over there, sit down. What? Oh, my son. You got to go. Go over there and sit down. I gotta work. Let me finish. Go over there and sit down. I gotta finish. And then we're gonna order some chicken wings. If they're delivering in this ice. They deliver my foundation in this ice. Do y'all like it? It's that new Anastasia deodorant looking foundation. Is it cool? Yeah, anyway. From my spirit team perspective, apply it. I love your username. Brandy shows up in reverse. It's less about how it looks and more about the work. Less about how you look even doing the work. Focus on the work itself, not the process or the presentation of the process, girl. Get in there. Hasn't heard from the job. When will I hear back? That one is a dub. The totem card shows up upright and then they already filled the position. But if you follow up, they might have something else for you. You need to follow up yesterday. Will my brother overcome mental illness? Boots Durango shows up upright. No, but he will find a way to make it work for him. Okay. I think this is literally a chemical thing in his brain, just like me. But if you find ways to make it work for you, it doesn't have to be a hindrance to you. We're all dealt a separate hand of cards in this reality, everybody. If it's mental illness, paint what's going on in your head. Like that can sell as a Van Ho. And everybody knows.
Dick do be tasting better after it come out my.
Remember the tip jar is open and remember your discount code is DATE, D-A-T-E. Should we we just answered that question. That was for Kayla. Hey, Kayla, girl. We have a $5 donation from Miss Alexis. She said, receipt for my personal read with you about my job offering me the promotion. It came today. Thank you again, Boots. You are the truth. Thank you. Thank you so much for that donation. And y'all are buying up stuff, but you're buying text message readings. I cannot answer that on this fucking show. So if your dumb ass, matter of fact, the show finna be over anyway in the next 3 minutes. But we have to have a show. I know you don't want your business on First Street. Maybe I shouldn't have told y'all that about them text message readings earlier in the show. So tomorrow, I ain't. General reading for Exquisitely Locked 5312. T'Challa shows up upright. Trust the process. You'll get what you want out of him. Okay. You get what you want out of him. Damn, I'm about to ruin the surprise. You'll get what you want out of him. Should I give up on the connection with D? D's nuts. Kuji Funga is in reverse. It doesn't get much better than it already is. So you have to make the choice. But I feel like D's nuts. Did I make the right choice with my job for Darius? Yes. That is a card of wisdom. That is a card of using your brain, not your heart. You did make the right choice. And the last one I'll answer before I close the show will be for everyone. Motherfucking hungry. Espiritu Santos, please give my community a tarot card for the remainder of this month. The Wheel of Fortune upright. This is a transmutable card. Upright and in reverse, it means the exact same thing, abundance flowing. As you can see, I'm in the center of that abundance here, and that represents you. Be on the lookout for unexpected blessings. This is a wonderful card to pull to end off the first month of the year. Stand by for the end of the show.
What's the breakdown?
Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Again, my name is Boots. If this is your first time, I hope it's not your last, honey. We have a good time around here. Definitely a case of the Mondays, darling. Look, tomorrow I will be live to perform a tarot show, but it might be at a random time. Okay, because tomorrow I have a DATE, and because of that, I'm going to allow that discount code to last throughout the evening. Okay, it does indeed work for the store, which is also going to get a discount on candles today. So thank you guys for participating in that. And this week, you will get a warm it up bundle, because I know that it's been a little cold out here, and sometimes we need to warm up, not necessarily our body temperatures or our homes, but our endeavors. You understand? So that will be dropping later on this week, maybe tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. Anyway, thank you guys so much again. Just to give you a scheduling update, Thursday is the last day that I have available for pre-booking appointments until the month of March. Next month, we will do a next day appointment schedule to give myself some more flexibility with my other endeavors. So please come see me if you haven't done so already. Next day appointments are indeed available right now. Do not use a discount code to book my time. That is going to be very rare this year and reserved for my squad this year. So shout out to the squad, shout out to the coven, shout out to all of the casters. Please watch the review and the castings that we put up, and let us pray. God of the universe, God of love, God of light, thank you for a positive and prosperous show this morning and this evening. Thank you for beauty. Thank you for beauty in the midst of debauchery. And I am talking about the nation. I want to pray for the nation right now. I hope that anybody who needs hope finds hope. I pray that anybody that needs peace finds peace, and I pray that humanity starts to eclipse tyrannous behavior. God, I say thank you for enlightenment. Thank you for honesty. Thank you for clarity. Thank you for truth. Thank you for healing, and thank you for spiritual connectivity and ability. I don't know who I would be without it. Asheo Bootzé, Asheo Pan Pan, Asheo Brision. So mote it be, and I'll see all of you tomorrow at a time that might be random. So keep your notifications on. On the way out, give me a bell. I'll see y'all later. Oh, and I didn't ask you which song you like the best, but we also wrote this one too. But those lyrics are to a song I'm really recording. So I'll just play my favorite one again. I'll be well, yeah, bye.